isn't it? Lovely, lovely lunch, and it's so nice to have the Christmas cards. I wasn't expecting an early Christmas card, so thanks ever so much. Over to the boss.
Thank you all very much. Ted just said that. I can now come for your room nap, I think. Ted and I have been playing together for about 12 years now. We put together comic songs from the last 100 years. And one thing about them, you'll all know most of them. So do sing along, because it covers up for any mistakes we make. So do that. One thing we have noticed is things have changed, as society has changed. Things ain't what they used to be, are they?
No, things ain't what they used to be. Heavy fluid.
That sounds like a tune for a song.
Well, here we go.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
They changed our local alley into a bowling alley, and things ain't what they used to be. There's tents in drain-pipe trousers and debs in coffee houses, and things ain't what they used to be. There used to be trams, not very quick, got you from place to place, but now there's just jams, half a mile thick. Studying the human race, I'm walking lane, scum, Harley Creek is outside, outdoors to greet us now. Things ain't what they used to be. Monkeys flying round the moon, we've been up there with them too. Things ain't what they used to be. Once our beer was frothy, but now it's frothy coffee. Well, things ain't what they used to be. It used to be fun, Dad and old Mum paddling down South End, but now it ain't done. Never mind, Chuck, Paris is where we spend our outings. Grandma trying to shock us all, doing the knees up on the park, and old things ain't what they used to be. We used to have stars, singers what sung the Dixie melody, never got guitars, blinkety clock, backing themselves with 3 chords only. Once we danced from 12 to 3, I got news for Elvis B. Things ain't what they used to. There's a lot we used to. Things ain't what they used to be.
Okay, right. Kazoo. We're going to tell a story now of the Nancy Lee, which is a ship that got shipwrecked at sea. There was a Nancy Lee, actually, but it didn't sink. And in this story, the captain played his ukulele as the ship went down.
This is notice we've come with all these props. He insisted on being the skipper.
You're the skipper.
Oh. Right, this one includes an excellent kazoo. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll tell you the tale of the Nancy Lee, a ship that got shipwrecked at sea. The bravest man was Captain Brown, and he played his ukulele as the ship went down. All the crew were in despair, some rushed here and others rushed there, but the captain sat in the captain's chair, and he played his ukulele as the ship went down. The boatswain said to Stoker Jim, "You'll have to teach me how to swim." The stoker answered with a frown, "We can learn together as the ship goes down." They sprung a leak just after dark, and through the hole came a hungry shark. It bit the skipper near the watermark, and he played his ukulele as the ship went down.
made the trip. As she could swim, she might not drown, so he tightened the anchor as the ship went down.
The cook's gone mad and the boatswain's lame.
My rudder's gone and the deck's aflame. My G-string snapped, but all the same I shall play my ukulele when the ship goes down. And that is the tale of the Nancy, the ship that got shipwrecked at sea. And Captain Brown, who was in command, now plays his ukulele in a mermaid band.
That's one example of the way things have changed, because I'm not sure that songs about tying his wife to the anchor as the ship went down would be acceptable these days. You take on social media now. Okay, well, romance has always been a good theme for songs, and here's one, Romance by the Riverside by Flanders. One you not see sing?
Yes, everybody else look at Flanders as well? Yeah, a couple of smart guys, dinner jackets, very clever songs. Well, this is one of their clever songs, but I can't believe that we must get some audience participation. There's got to be a line in it which you all recognise. So we're looking for, this is your opportunity to raise the roof. What's above here? Anyway, have a go.
Do sing along loudly, yes, you'll recognise the bit.
Bold hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. He gazed at the bottom as he peacefully lay by the light of the evening star. Away on the hilltop sat combing her hair his fair hippopotami maid. His hippopotamus was no ignoramus and sang her this sweet serenade. Glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. The fair hippopotami aimed to entice from the seat on that hilltop above. As she hadn't got a man to give her advice, came tiptoeing down to her love. Like thunder the forest re-echoed the sound of the song that they sang when they met. His inamorata fell just in her garter and lifted her voice in duet. Quite like it, no cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. Now more hippopotami began to convene on the banks of that river so wide. I wonder now what am I to say of the scene that ensued by the Shalimar side. They died all at once with an ear-splitting splash, then rose to the surface again. A regular army of hippopotami, all singing this haunting refrain. Glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glory.
Mostly these are ukuleles, things that look a little bit like small guitars. But funny enough, I think the most famous ukulele player, whose name you will all know, correct, George Formby. He in fact mostly played one of these, which is called a banjolele. You can see it's a little round job, but it's very noisy. So I have to be careful I don't drown Brian out. It's a bit cheeky and a bit noisy. So these sometimes ukulele players, as Carol will tell us, frown a bit on the banjolele because it's a bit of a bully, isn't it, sometimes? But I shall play it fun. But just thought you'd be interested to see.
Okay, but another timeless thing is finding a good builder. We're going to do Bernard Cribbin's Right Said Fred. Now there's a bit in this with Charlie, if you remember, comes up the stairs. At that point, we'd appreciate some sound effects on that. Perfect. If we do the arriving shortly.
Man, we got
our builder's caps as well. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, said Fred, both of us together,
On each fence, steady as we go. Trying to shift it, couldn't even lift it. We was getting nowhere, and so we had a cup of tea and give a shout to Charlie.
up comes Charlie from the floor. I think he's arrived. Okay.
After straining and complaining, we was getting nowhere, and so we had a cup of tea, and Charlie had a think, and he thought we ought to take off all the handles and the things poured out the candles.
But it did no good.
Well, I never thought it would.
Oh, right, said Fred, and take a feet off.
To get them feet off, we'll take them home. Took his feet off, even took the seat off. Should have got us somewhere unknown. So Fred said, let's have another cup of tea, and we said, righto. Oh, right, said Fred, I have to take the door off.
Equal space to shift the so-so.
And bags went just taking off the hinges, and it got us nowhere, and so we had a cup of tea,
And right, said Fred, and take a look down.
that their wall is going to have to go to the wall, even with it all. We was getting nowhere, and so we had a cup of tea, and Charlie had a think and said, look, friend, I've got a sort of feeling, if we remove the ceiling with a rope or two, we can drop the miner through. All right, said Fred, climbing up a ladder with his crowbar, gave a mighty blow. Was he in a drum, half a ton of rum, landed on the top of his dome. So Johnny and me had another cup of tea, and then we went home. Well, I said to Charlie, we'll just have to leave it standing on the landing, that's all.
You see, the trouble with Fred is he's too hasty.
And you never get nowhere if you're too hasty.
Great singing as well. Okay, we're going to stay on the subject. We'll keep our caps on. We're going to stay on the subject of builders now with Flanders and Swan again. Anybody guess the Flanders and Swan about builders? The gas man coming. One, two, three, four.
Was on the Monday morning, the gas man came to call. The gas tap wouldn't turn, we wasn't getting gas at all. We tore out all the skirting plans to try and find the main.
And we had to call a carpenter
he chiselled and he said,
Look what I've found. Your choice a full of dry rocks, but I'll put it all to rights.
and he nailed right through a cable, and out went all the lights. Oh, it all makes work for the working man to do. 'Twas on the Wednesday morning the electrician came. He called me Mr. Squincy, which isn't quite my name. He couldn't reach the fuse box, standing on the bin,
And his foot went through a window, so he called the crazy man.
oh, it all makes work for the working man to do. 'Twas on the Thursday morning the glazier came along, with his blowtorch and his putty and his merry glazier song. He put another paint, it took no time at all.
But we had to call a painter in to come and paint the wall.
Oh, it all makes work for the working man to do. 'Twas on the Friday morning the painter made a start. With undercoats and overcoats he painted every part, every nook and every cranny, but we found when he was gone that he painted over the gas lamp and we couldn't turn it on. Oh, it all makes work for the working man to do. On Saturday and Sunday they do no work at all. So 'twas on the morning that the gas began to call.
Well, there's some help. We talked about things changing with the culture, didn't we? And here's one from back in 1971 by Benny Hill. We have to officially now warn you that it contains violence, it contains sex, it contains some nudity. So
No, just a nod to nudity. No, he's not going to take his kid off.
no, you're not us, it's been
Right,
it's implied within the song.
okay, sorry.
Anybody want to guess what Benny Hill's song was?
Ernie.
Right.
Imagine horses.
You can hear the hoof pound as they raced across the ground, and the clatter of the wheels as they spun round and round. And he galloped into Market Street, his badge upon his chest. His name was Ernie, and he drove the fastest milk cart in the West.
Now Ernie loved a widow, a lady known as Sue. She lived all alone in Lily Lane and number 22. They said she was too good for him. She was haughty, proud and chic. But Ernie got his cocoa there 3 times every week.
They called him Ernie.
Ernie, and he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. She said she liked to bathe in milk.
He said, all right, sweetheart.
And when he'd finished work one night, he loaded up the cart.
He said, do you want it pasteurised? Because pasteurised is best.
She said, Ernie, I'll be happy if it comes up to inches.
That tickled on Ernie.
Ernie, and he drove the fastest milk cart in the West.
Now, Ernie had a rival, an evil-looking man.
Called Two-Ton Ted from Teddington, and he drove the baker's van. He tempted her with his treacle tarts and his tasty wholemeal bread. And when she seen the size of his hot meat pies, it very near turned her head. She nearly swooned at his macaroons. He said, if you treat me right, you'll have pot rolls every morning and crumpet every night. He knew when she tossed his layer cake, he'd have it his wicked way.
And all Ernie had to offer was a pint of milk a day. Poor Ernie.
Ernie, and he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. One lunchtime, Ted saw Ernie's horse and cart outside her door. It drove him mad to find was still there at 4:30, and as he leapt down from his van, hot blood through his veins did course, and he went across to Ernie's cart, and he didn't half kick his horse.
Two animals you see at the time as well. Whose name was Trigger?
Trigger, and he pulled the fastest milk cart in the west. Now Ernie rushed into the street, his gold top in his hand. He said, if you want to marry Sue, you'll fight for her like a man. Oh, why don't we play cards for her? He sneeringly replied. And just to make it interesting, we'll have a shilling on the side.
Now Ernie dragged him from his van, and beneath the blazing sun, they stood there face to face, and Ted went for his bun.
But Ernie was too quick, it didn't go the way Ted planned, and a strawberry flavoured yoghurt sent it spinning from his hand. Now Sue, she ran between them and tried to keep them apart, and a rock cake called old Ernie underneath his heart. He looked up in pain surprise when the concrete hardened crust of a stale pork pie got him in the eye, and Ernie bit the dust.
Poor Ernie! Ernie, and he drove the fastest milk cart in the west.
Have I got the right place? Yes.
Ernie was only 52. He didn't want to die. Now he's gone to make deliveries in that milk round in the sky, where the customers are angels and ferocious dogs are banned. And a milkman's life is full of fun in that fairy dairy land.
Yes, a woman's needs are manifold, and soon she married Ted. But strange things happened on their wedding night as they lay in their bed. Was the lad the trees a rustling?
Rustling tree.
Or the creaking of the gate?
Or a big cat.
Well, close. Or Ernie's ghostly gold tops. A rattling in their belt.
They won't forget Ernie.
Ernie, and he drove the fastest milk cart in the west.
It brings us to our second last song. I hope we've got enough time to do a couple more, because this brings us right up to, well, not right up to date, but it shows a difference between Ernie, where the women, the blokes were fighting over the woman without her getting a look in. Whereas we've got one here by the great Victoria Wood, Ballad of Barry and Frida, where all the sexual references are explicit and the whole thing's led by a woman. So you can see the way society's changed.
I think I was interested to hear the other day that Benny Hill regularly over the Christmas period in the 60s and 70s, 10 or 12 million people used to watch his show. This was over a 20-year period. But when he got round to the 80s, of course, it was no longer appropriate to chase, for old men, to chase young girls in little skirts, and he just went sort of downhill. So isn't it? I find it's nice talking to you all, because we're all similar sort of age, and it is just remarkable how things have changed.
It does show the way to talk. Anyway, the Ballad of Barry and Frida. Frida and Barry sat one night.
The sky was clear, the stars were bright.
The wind was soft, the moon was up.
Frida drained her cocoa cup.
She licked her lips, she felt sublime.
She switched off gardener's question time.
Barry cringed in fear and dread as Frida grabbed his tie and said,
Let's do it while the moon is right. I'm feeling appealing, I've really got an appetite.
let's do it tonight. But he said,
I can't do it, I'm not exactly Boris J. You're thwarted, I'm sorted, he can tell his plan today. It's a pity, the nitty gritty.
I'll take 11 episodes of Holby City.
I can't do it tonight.
So she said,
Let's do it till the hearts go boom. Go native, creative, living in the living room. Get drastic, gymnastic,
wear your baggy white fronts with a loose elastic.
let's do it tonight.
But he said,
I can't do it, I've got other jobs on hand. Don't grass around the house, I've got a busy evening plan. Stop nagging, I'm flagging.
you know as well as I do that the pipes want lagging.
I can't do it tonight.
So she said,
Let's do it, share a note while romance. Frenetic, poetic, this could be your last big chance. To quote Milton, to eat Stilton,
to rolling gay abandon on the tufted Wilton.
let's do it tonight. To quote Milton, to eat Stilton, to rolling gay abandon on the tufted Wilton. Let's do it tonight.
Brings us to our last song, which is pretty much bang up to date. Only written a couple of years ago by an Australian group called the Spooky Men's Chorale. And the premise of the song is that to go into business, you don't have to know anything, you just have to be a bit enthusiastic. So the idea is that we've started as we're singing it, a company that will do anything, what anybody asks, and we'll work it out as we go along.
And last number, more audience participation.
Yeah.
We won't tell you, you won't know it, but you'll pick up the chorus really, really easy.
Yeah, so do sing along with us, and it's our final song today. Most jobs that must be done don't need the greatest skill. Enthusiasm's wanted, being keen's what fits the bill.
So we've started a new business to do any task at all.
Tell us the job,
And we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Go, we'll give it a go. Go. Could anything really go wrong? Probably no. We'll give it a go. Go, we'll give it a go. Go. We'll work out how to do it as we go. We've heard this job's more of a science than an art. We believe there's a number of rotating parts.
we'll pack a few wrenches and some cans of grease.
Roll our sleeves up and give it a go. We'll give it a go. Go, we'll give it a go. Go. Could anything really go wrong? Probably no. We'll give it a go. Go, we'll give it a go. Go.
Wind turbine maintenance.
Yeah, how hard can it be?
We'll give it a go.
Now we're not Michelangelo, we're not Van Gogh, but we'll rummage through the paint pots and brush the dust off, and dust the brushes off.
So they made it look quite easy on the repair shop.
So we'll head over and give it a go.
We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Could anything really go wrong? Probably no. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go.
Fine art restoration.
Why not?
We'll give it a go. Now we studied the principles of flight at school. We made some paper planes and they flew well as a rule.
We'll sit ourselves down with a bowl of roasted nuts, keep our eyes peeled,
and give it a go. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Could anything really go wrong? Probably no. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go.
Air traffic control.
We'll give it a go.
You can't be too careful putting toxic stuff away. We'll grab those hazmat suits that we purchased on eBay.
Before we get started, we'll be covered top to toe. Bob's your uncle, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go, 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 we'll give it a shot. Could anything really go wrong? Probably not. We'll give it a go, 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 we'll give it a go, go, go.
Nuclear power plant thing to be.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's a big one, okay.
we'll give it a go.
Right, have you all got the feeling for the chorus now? Because it's the last big opportunity, big sing-along. Here we go.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
We'll give it a go, 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 we'll give it a go, go, go. Could anything really go wrong? Probably no. We'll give it a go, 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 we'll give it a go, go, go. Juggling 3 chainsaws. We'll give it a go,
Yeah,
we'll give it a go, 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 we'll give it a go, go, go. Could anything really go wrong? Probably no. We'll give it a go, 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 we'll give it a go, go, go.
having an afternoon nap.
That's a good plan.
That sounds like a
Lovely
good
Christmas
plan.
lunch, afternoon. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go, go, go. We'll give it a go, go, go. Could anything really go wrong? Probably no. Okay, thank you.